Everybody. We are currently here with Fatebreakers, episode 42, hosted by the wonderful Capricorn Demon. Take it away, Cap.
Hello, how's it going? Welcome everybody to the Rocky stream. Welcome into Fatebreakers Retold, as stated already by your one and only Dungeon Master, the Capricorn Demon.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Oh, there goes Frog.
Oh shit.
Let us go ahead and recap of what happened last week from session 41. Our heroes continue to find their way around the catacombs that they find themselves trapped in, fighting off threats they encounter and eventually reuniting with their missing friend Lucy. With the band back together, they successfully find the key that leads to their freedom at the center of the catacombs and exit before it all comes crumbling down. They bring along their temporary guide, Dr. Jeffrey Head, as Lucy guides them towards the large source of magic she senses just up ahead. The party finds themselves getting closer to the surface again, but stumble upon ancient ruins that depict what seems to be the ancient soldiers and the war god Pololo led into battle back in ancient times. Dr. Jeffrey Head demanded to be placed on one of the statues of the ruins after obtaining a magical hat by our heroes, though they quickly took it away from him and left him there now that they see how mischievous he can be. Baker at least grants his one request of putting him on the statue, and even if he no longer has said hat. After much traversing through tunnels and chasms, our heroes come across an underground oasis and stop for the time to rest a moment. Their peaceful rest is interrupted by the arrival of a goblin who attempts to drown Bervigi, but to no avail.
I
Revigi
threw it.
overpowering her. Yeah. Before situations could escalate, the primitive goblin smells the air only to find interest with Benny and telling her she smells like her consort. Benny, furious, demands the goblin take them over to see this concert, to which the goblin guides the party through more tunnels, only to find a smaller oasis. There, three more goblins and a kobold can be seen tending to several duties around the small hut, but the familiar sight of Maxwell, Benny's brother, catches her eyes first. Upon seeing his sister, Maxwell quickly explains himself as to how he got here and how he ended up in this current position. Though Benny doesn't completely approve of Maxwell's antics, she at least lets this pass as she sees the goblins and kobold that put Maxwell through honest work. After catching up, the goblin priestess Estrella tells the party of the horrors and cruelty going on within the factory, and asks that its existence and the practices be put to a stop. One goblin and the kobold, Rin and Ray, escort the party to look at exactly how the center of Flargos has changed, as they present them giant rotary blades that create the sand twisters blocking the center, and the cruel slavery of the old tribes of goblins, kobolds, and others are being put through by the warforged that overlook them. Those to blame for this treatment, the ones who created this factory, the weapon makers Angela, Gale, and Skylar return from their trip from Sut. They are greeted by their assistant, Artie, who is asked to impress Angela with what she has created as of late. She presents to them a warforged with hulking fists meant for defense and protection to those it is assigned to. However, upon hearing her have feelings for her own creation, Angela tasks one of her own warforged to destroy it and scolds her for her attachment. Now that the party has seen what goes on with the weapon maker's factory, they must now plan to put a stop to all this once and for all.
Hooray.
Yeah. Hooray. I
Also,
also just
poor
thought of
girl.
something else that went along with the things that Bravigi's thinking about now that you did that recap. I remember. Oh yeah. They were assholes to someone who is working under them. I can use this. I can
True.
sow the seeds of
Leverage.
chaos.
That's exactly what
Leverage. Yeah.
that's what I was
Yes.
planning to do.
Well, to be fair, it was only one of them, and that's the one who mostly has the excuse me. Fuck, I'm trying to hold back a
They
burp.
are an artificer and they have some know-how. It's great.
Hmm.
They can align with my already existing plans.
Ah,
And
yes, my master plans.
if anyone knows terrorism, it's Inc.
That's concerning.
That is very concerning. Ink.
I'm literally built for it.
You say that, but all the evidence points to the contrary.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do it yet.
You've had many
You are
chances
just
at
pointing in.
subterfuge.
You are just pointing at your own demise.
I know. Anywho.
Although in Ink's defense, one of my first things I ever did while trying to escape an area was start a prison riot.
Yeah, I can actually.
I mean, it worked though.
It did work.
You know. You started. I think you started a prison right where you didn't mean to, but sure.
I didn't
No,
technically mean to, but like, or need to,
It
I
wasn't
guess,
even.
but like, we did it because we had to escape the area and we thought that we were going against a blood spade. So.
So you might have sent about her to dangerous criminals.
Criminals?
Criminals?
Criminals.
Listen, there's many chess pieces that you have to move in order to be able to do certain things you want, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I love criminals.
Yes, criminals. My favorite is breakfast
Criminals.
cereal.
I do love
Criminos.
some. Yeah, I do love them criminals.
I'm gonna
Anywho,
go to a commercial break.
Get yourself a delicious bowl of criminals for whenever you're about to plan out your next heist.
Yep.
A healthy, balanced breakfast of criminals helps to start your day.
I'm starting a 3-minute ad, but we're fine to continue.
Alrighty then.
I gave people a warning. It's fine. I'll eventually figure out how to fucking get a countdown timer.
So,
sorry, I'm stimming.
I'm stimming.
it is the next day after experiencing a pleasant night of rest after so long. And everyone wakes up to the scorching hot sun that beams down in this small oasis, just little shy underneath the surface.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Sunshine
There's a
down.
lot that must be done. The question is how you will proceed with what you know now. Would you go on off your own, or will you return back to Sut in order to regroup?
Well, those people
Just
don't
giving
really
people,
have a long time.
just giving people ideas. This is completely your choices.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be easier to run saboteuring with a smaller group.
If I could make a suggestion, this is out of character. We could, because Flunky's not here, we could send Max back to Soot so we can have plausible deniability that we had anything to do with this. That is impossible.
Well, I say that, and then I just realized that you guys technically don't have a way back as of right now. You're underground.
I can.
We're literally trapped here. Just the
Probably
heck.
only I could get him back.
I mean, yeah, only one of us here can polymorph. As long as it doesn't take like an hour. Well, I'm just saying, because you could like
just dimension
possibly
door.
turn into something that. Oh well. Well, we actually don't know how far down we are.
Can we see the sky?
Yes, you can see the sky.
Huh.
It's 500. Is it 500 feet above us?
I bet
Yes.
find a better video.
Like we literally cannot get back to Soot or leave this area, dog. We have no sand sailor. We have
Yeah.
no real way up. Like we are in the middle of the desert, in the actual center of the Fargosi Desert.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. Our way of getting around the desert's kind of gone.
Well, I tried.
It was a good suggestion, but like, yeah, you guys really don't have a way of transportation at the moment. You guys are kind of stuck in your current predicament, and then who's to know that Max Long will make it back with the automatic twisters.
Mm-hmm.
We could steal one of their. We could steal one of their transports, maybe, but that would take too much time.
That would also, depending on how astute they are in observation, give us away.
They're kind of stupid, not gonna lie.
They built this factory. I don't think they're dumb.
They got book smarts. Let's. The jury's out on the other things.
All right, you don't think they have all the possibilities covered? Excuse me.
I don't know about that.
So you really just want to underestimate so you could go and die, is what I'm hearing.
I would
No.
like to do reconnaissance.
I just don't think it's smart to be so cartoonishly evil. But
I mean, sure, because they are definitely cartoonishly evil.
brother
To a small
man,
extent.
brother man,
Let's see.
they
here.
made a point. The woman made a point to, ew, you have feelings for your machines? I'm gonna crush it right now in front of you.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. You
I'm gonna.
said who was it that took us there the last time? It was Ren and Ray.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know there's also a third one named Ro apparently.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ren Ray Ro. All three of them took us to that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to see if I can go and find
Ew.
them this morning.
Fucking feelings for your own inventions that are basically artificial life? Cringe.
I have a plan. If anybody would like to follow Bravigi, you may.
Lucy will.
I'm here to support Bravigi in his time of need.
You were
Which
here
need.
for a little bit of last week, right, Neko?
No, I was here. I was here last week for the whole thing.
Okay, then I'm just making sure. Yeah, because okay, so yeah, all right. So everyone has an idea as to like what they're facing here. Good, good, good.
I will also say for those who have been in my Discord or who like to go and watch my VOD channel, all of Fatebreakers, even the including Awkward Beginning, is now public. I say awkward beginning because the first three sessions I was baby streamer.
Baby. Baby man. Little baby man.
Baby man. Anyway.
Little baby man with your baby arm. Estrella, along with the other goblins, Cobalt and Maxwell, go ahead and make dinner. Breakfast. Well, have the lot of you decided what it is that you'll be doing?
I have various things that I wish to do. However, I would need to get a lay of the factory more to do them, as we discussed last night.
Well, that is most rather dangerous if you do intend to, considering that a lot of us, we've ventured a little bit into it, but never too far.
I'll be careful. I'll sneak around and stay out of sight.
I mean, I couldn't literally disguise myself.
I can also literally just not
Lucy.
be able to be seen for a couple seconds at a time.
And Lucy can disguise herself.
I can turn into.
Me when check
and
how
I
spell
can
works.
turn into people, but I'm not sure
When
if I can. Like, if I'm being honest.
Oh fuck, that lasts an
stealth
hour?
is only semi. Like, only one of the I'm semi good at.
We had a long rest, so.
The point is, I mean, you didn't want me to go alone.
No, I didn't.
yesterday. So we shouldn't probably let Rafiki go alone.
So long as the lot of you are safe, but also try to dismantle it in the proper way. If you must know, we have mapped out a few locations, but it doesn't seem we've mapped out anything close to important. We've only mapped out the slave quarters as well as the many routes that they take through the underground, as well as the main assembly line for all the weapons, armor, and warforge that they make.
Not to be machinist or nothing, but is there like a place where they like control all the machines?
Well, from what we understood, overhearing from some of the slaves, some of our fallen companions, is that the factory does have a core. And for certain, if you find the core and you're able to overload it, perhaps he'll put a stop to everything.
Alright, I mean, that's a plan.
Other than that, we're not sure where else or what else you'll be able to encounter.
That's how that works. Okay,
That's
sorry, I was looking at certain things on my character sheet. But
Oh, we
I'm
lost Benny.
listening.
Oh, ordering food. Okay.
killed stag.
So whatever it is that you wish to do, I hope that's at least a start.
That will be very helpful, yes. I'll. Do you mind if I actually memorize that map real quick?
If you wish, you could take it. It's no bother.
I'll just. He looks at it for a moment and just puts it in his head. Don't worry, I'll remember. You know, you have copies, I think, so I'll just take this. So now I know where to go. Who all is going with me?
I mean, I don't mind going along.
Alright. Just so you guys know, if you're going to go basically snooping around with me, I know obviously it's dangerous, but our main goal is obviously one, to not get caught, and two, to right now just kind of map things out.
Yeah. Get up and stretch. This isn't my first rodeo.
What are the more common, like, appearances that are down there?
What is?
What was the more common appearances that we saw down there?
For well, majority of them were either goblin, kobold, or wood elf.
Well, it's time for the return of Goblin Lucy.
Indubitably.
In real time, her changing appearance.
What is that?
Welcome back,
Gift?
Stag.
In real time, she okay, it's like this.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
She just shrinks.
Just fucking. We
Oh
all
my
just.
god, you're
I was.
what's her name? Uta-chan or some shit like that?
I believe so, yes.
That's.
Jesus.
And I turned into Gobink. Gink.
Umaru, there you go.
I see I am the
Umaru, yeah,
designated
Umaru-chan,
teleperson.
yeah, there you go.
I mean, if it helps, I could turn you into an animal.
I don't
I don't
need
think
to turn
animals are
into
gonna
an
help us
animal.
in this situation, or at least would rather not be vulnerable without any magic if I was polymorphed. So I'm going to take a hard pass on that.
If you really
Anything
need to
else?
disappear, just let me know and I can just turn you invisible. For an hour, apparently.
You can't get caught if there's no witnesses as they walk out.
Just gotta shake my head.
Well, is that the plan for everybody? Or are you guys just going to go and scout out the factory?
I mean, that's my current plan. If you guys have a different one, let me know.
Hmm.
Uno, our stupid model.
I mean, who
It's
knows? We
fine.
might find the stash
It,
where they keep the good
she,
shit.
she does
Yeah,
sound like Moto-chan.
yeah. Beaker's gonna follow with Bravigi just to see this factory in more detail.
All right, so Beaker is supporting the whatchamacallit, the Brevigi plan.
Go, Brabigi.
I'm eating a turkey sandwich.
Is nice and lean.
Stag, are you coming with, or?
I'm assuming Lucy and Ink are also gonna join in the expedition.
Yeah, they said that they were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna. Someone needs
For
to
a
ride
stealth
her.
mission?
Yes, Estelle. Remember, you have the maid armor, so you could technically roll stealth at normal.
Yeah.
And I got a shell of invisibility, so I can be invisible.
The fuck when you
I
get
don't have
that?
disadvantage, but
It's. It'll be fine.
that's fine. Look, see, you rolled a 13.
It's,
If you
like I
need
said,
me, I will literally be there to help you. Or if anybody wants
like,
to help me. I don't know why you
like
would, but you can.
let's
I
be
meant with the
really
action,
real.
not the. Yeah.
If we
You
get
don't have the
caught,
stealth proficiency this time.
we just kill everyone who sees us.
That's not how we're supposed to do things. That is the opposite of stealth.
The whole point about a stealth mission is that you try not to be seen, not.
I'm pretty sure leaving around whatever bodies is, an issue, especially if they leak fluid or spray fluid.
We
It's dumbass.
Why not, I guess, Lamau.
Listen, if you don't have to agree. You
You
could
don't
have a
have to
counter.
go.
Yeah, you could have a counterpoint. Like, do what your character would do.
Yeah.
yeah, my
Meh.
Meh. Okay then. All right. That is
Uh,
completely fair.
Benny, remind me with your aura, it's just for saves, it's not for checks, right? Or is it also for, like, certain checks? Because I believe it's like, isn't it just like to guard against usually spell effects? Also, no, just saves. Okay, just making sure.
I'm gonna have to reset my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's fine.
And also because of the bit +2 AC. Nice. Because I have proficiency thanks to Max in this armor, I don't have disadvantage on stealth. So yeah, just let me know when to roll the dice.
I mean, you guys could all roll at least your stealth if you're gonna go in there stealthily.
Alright.
So if you're on the roll 20, go ahead and roll your stealth rolls now.
All right, Lucy, let's do this.
18.
18 for Vervigi, 15 for
15 from
Lucy.
Lucy.
All right, very
And
good.
when we'll get back the roll there.
I rolled a 6. God, I love having expertise in things.
Yes, you are so special with that.
You're so special.
Listen,
Max roll a 21, Aria 16.
I specialize in what I specialize in, okay?
Oh boy. I mean, I can still take that 13 from earlier.
God damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah, no one's finding Beaker.
yeah,
But
I can imagine that image where Beaker just give where that guy just gives a peace sign then fades away. That's what Beaker does.
the Cuddle said that they were going away for a second, right?
I am back.
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth then.
What?
Beaker bringing up the group stealth average single-handedly.
For going into the factory, that's what.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta log back in.
This one.
Yeah, I love that one. Just the fade away.
One thing,
Will fade away.
you know what? One thing I miss about Warlock? Pact of the Tome. Ayo, give me free guidance.
Go make a pact with something. There you go. You'll get it back.
No, you have. That's not a. It's not happening, unless there's a good reason to.
I'm being a smartass.
12. Pact
That
of
is in fact the
yeah.
definition of smartassery.
I'm.
And a 12. Okay. Alrighty. So everybody, you guys go out and venture forth through the tunnels once again. Eventually reaching that same point as you did last time, where you're just facing outside of the main gates of the factory, where the trio confronted their assistant, as well as the other side, where you see the top level of of the of the slave quarters and the mine shaft. It is up to you now where you wish to go, as majority of now the path before you is unconstructed. So these are the end of the tunnels, but it's up to you now. Where do you want to start? You want to start above ground or below ground?
Hmm. Probably. Probably.
Below ground would make it, us harder to spot.
Probably below ground. Yeah. Below ground.
All right, you want to start below ground. All right.
Well, that's 2 votes for below ground. This is a democratic party. If they want to go above ground and outvote us, we'll go above ground.
All right. So how many of you say above ground? All right. No voters. How many say below ground?
Me
I
and
think
Lucy.
all of us are down for below ground. Lucy's down for going underground.
All right then. So you guys go ahead. You turn back and you go ahead and go to the first site you saw of the lowest level of the mine shaft that they've currently dug down into. And with that, you're able to slip out. 1 second.
It's okay. Take your time. So, if I get a moment, I will stealthily add to the map.
Why the fuck is the... Hold on.
We're scanning, we're looking.
Hold on. I'm having issues with my map. For fuck's sakes, bro 20.
It happens. Ow! Did not mean to do that with the jockey music thing.
I should have probably asked beforehand. What do they have? Last time we saw it, what do they have these goblin slaves wearing?
Just you know, regular tunic. They don't have them wearing, you know, they had protection wear at one point, but now that's, at least from how, again, Angela's the one who sets most of the rules around here. That just seems more like a privilege. So majority of the captains or the commanders of the workforce wear the protective gear.
I
Everyone
think
else
they
just
were
wears a
asking how they were, like, are they chained up or anything like that?
In this case, they don't need to be chained up because they're constantly being looked over by Warforged.
Hmm. Interesting. I'm noting that down.
And so you exit the little tunnel that they have created as like the little window. You crawl out, and you find yourselves in a corner of the first mine shaft, which I'll go ahead and start moving you guys here.
We do not see the map.
I know, I said I was gonna start moving you. Hold on.
Oh. My bad, I thought you already moved us.
I didn't move you already. Calm your tits down.
I'm fine.
When I say calm your tits down, I mean calm your tits down, boy. Do you
Shit.
understand me when I say that to you?
Hey, what is Lucy wearing right now?
I mean, she's got her usual garb, along with the tarp around her.
The invincible tarp.
No offense, I think we might need to wear something less fancy.
God damn it, I had to remove those tokens because they're on the wrong layer. But I'll at least move you guys now. Here you go.
We have to wear something less fancy, you say to the guy who constantly wears shit that blends into the environment.
So you guys will be over here at this corner,
This one down here?
this corner room.
This corner room. Okay.
It's one of the newer additions.
We need
And then let me-
we need to blend in a different way, Mr. Fucking Rogue.
Hey, I didn't even roll the highest. Fucking Beaker over there is goddamn invisible.
Anywho,
He doesn't even have to
Gobbing
put a token down. He's that invisible. God can't even see him.
Gobbing changes their clothes to a ratty looking tunic that shows off their ass.
Well,
So remember, all the goblins you see on the map are workers. They're slaves, unfortunately. And the ones wearing the goblin bosses are the ones wearing most of the safety equipment, and they're the ones leading charge because that's their role, and they're being looked over by Warforge,
All right.
which I'll go ahead and start putting on them. I fucking put them on the wrong goddamn map. I gotta delete them and add them on again. But anyway, yeah, start putting on your tokens, and then yeah, you need to start making moves soon.
just gotta. Here, I'll do this so people can move in here.
I wrapped some of the tarp around Lucy.
She already has it wrapped around herself.
I put it in a hood. The pink hair is too inconspicuous.
You just change her hair color.
Change it then.
Fine. I mean, changes it to like deep, like a deep dark blue, almost blackish color.
It goes from red to suddenly just no color.
Just we have the option to make it kaleidoscope hair.
It's great.
Do it, you stag. Do it, you fucking changeling. Do your one job. Every species has one job. Changelings change their shape. Fucking Warforged don't sleep. Satyrs ram people. And tieflings fucking die.
Just found a gif of just basically once we're out of everything, Lucy later just fucking.
I mean, if she wants to give somebody like a stroke, she could probably just do that.
It's funny.
Please
Just
don't
rapidly
add stroke
change.
mechanics. Actually, that's what I do.
Is that Nezuko with fucking
RGB, yeah.
And like yan yan colors? The fuck?
Who gave her the? Who gave baby the RNG or the RGB?
She got the fucking MOG fucking hairstyle rocking.
That's RGB cap.
She max prestiged.
Rainbow color.
So funny.
All right. Let me and Lucy go first.
He's just gonna continue going.
Moving my token.
Yeah.
'Cause
No offense, but I just want to snake around.
All right,
sure.
here are my first couple of watchers. So I just put them on the map now.
Just hide around the corner. What is this room like, Cap?
That is like a little goblin elevator.
Gotcha. These are just
Just
boxes of
spawns
random, what, scrap metal?
either tools, scrap metal uh for welding things back together, or recent uh you know ingots that they, or iron chunks, I should say, metal chunks technically.
Hmm.
Mm.
There's an elevator.
Again, majority of the goblins here, as you guys explore or you venture out, look exhausted. They have been put through work, and from what you saw earlier, they don't really get much rest as they are constantly injected with adrenaline.
Oh,
God damn.
a forced adrenaline. But a forced
Yes.
adrenaline rush. Not good at all.
You okay, dog? You had a stroke?
I struggle to say words. Time.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Well, I don't think
Dog,
we're
we have to put these bitches in. God, no.
just getting line of sight on things.
Corner peek. Corner peeking
That
ass.
is what I'm doing. There's at least one over there. What? Oh, what direction is that one facing?
Right now, it is looking down the path along with its other companion. So it's facing away from this goblin right here at the
How
current
tall is
moment.
this box?
Not that tall for you.
Fuck. Just gonna point towards over there. 'Cause you two look like goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we don't know where the elevators go, to be honest, so.
I mean, probably to lead people back down to here to do this.
They're also cramped. But yeah, they're looking that way. You can probably sneak behind that box. I'm going to see if I can find a shadow or something to hide in.
What's Beaker doing?
Beaker things.
I guess at this point, Beaker is just sneaking along the wall, being very
Uh,
quiet.
that's some.
You also see that they got some heavy hitters here with a new type of construct that you've not seen before.
Oh, fuck.
A new construct that has not been seen
That
before.
is
Oh,
a big fuck off shield.
Why the fuck do they never give them faces?
Complain later.
You do see that, so just to kind of like reveal things off, this is more so for, I'm just gonna grind this knife in there. Sorry, Neko. So these, whatchamacallit, so this type of construct bears a similar yet not so advanced version of Artie's earlier construct with the giant fists.
They
wait, like they
stole their
just had this? Like, wow,
in a day. They stole the idea. Holy shit!
wow.
Damn.
That's definitely messed up. Actually, ooh, what's the one woman that you know she's
Angela.
yeah, Angela's just yeah.
Angry.
She's not she's no bueno.
All right.
Mm.
I'm just keeping an eye out on this hall while Brevi is corner peeking like a hoe.
I'm just looking for a spot.
All
I'm
right,
thinking of either going
so
there because it looks
everybody
really dark.
is. All right, so there's Ink, there's Beaker, there's Lucy, there's Bravigi. Where is Ink?
Right there.
Right there.
Oh yeah, you're right there. I forgot. Let me go ahead and drag in because I forgot to. There's Arya.
Wait, Arya with us?
Yeah.
Everyone was going.
Oh no. Tell me she can disguise self.
No, but she rode high on stealth.
She rolled really high on stealth.
Well,
And here is Benarif. And then the Maxilano.
I didn't know we were bringing everyone.
All right, so Ink, what are you trying to do as you're approaching into this room? You don't really see that this room has a way forward, except for this little chunk missing of the wall over here, where it leads down to the next to the crevice below.
Mm-hmm. I'm just keeping an eye out. I'm just keeping lookout. See if anyone's coming this way.
Well, currently there's no one looking at you. There's no one looking at the party directly. That is until Bravigi overhears something like literally rhymes like, "Oi, who the fuck are yous?" It's one of the goblin slaves.
He just looks down, just holds his finger to his mouth and just says in Goblin, "Help." He asks who we
This
are.
guy
We're
looks
help.
this guy looks more confused and a little bit more timid because he doesn't believe that one bit, knowing that he's been here for a majority of his life. And he's having second thoughts and looking back at that one construct back there.
Don't do that. We're actually really are here to help you.
How?
What the hell can the lot of you even do here? You
I
are
could get
outnumbered.
you out.
Do you have any idea what these machines are capable of? They'll kill you in an instant.
Not
Wait
if
a
they
Second
minute.
don't
that
see me.
That is true.
Can't hit what you can't see.
you have to kill him immediately to kill Ink.
He has to go. He knows too much.
Sending Benny to the mine shaft.
So are you gotta just play along and not see anything, or
Roll persuasion.
I'm giving you a bardic.
giving me a bardic? Where's my persuasion? Persuasion, persuasion. There it is. 19.
All right, a 19. Sweet.
I mean, I could use the
Your
bardic
words
if need be,
your
but
words of bravery and fulfilling promise are enough to tug on this goblin's still willful heart as he goes, I'll at least believe in one little spark of hope, at least just this once. But what is it exactly that you want me to do, or any of us to do?
well, for
Yes,
right.
there might be a lot of us, but we can't even handle one of them. I mean, look at that one over there.
Well,
And he points to like he looks down into
that one.
the room that no, he looks down into the room that Ink is looking at, and he's pointing out to this one with the hulking fist. You see on those big ass fists, there's like fresh bloodstains on them bitches.
Oh, well,
Figures.
the
I mean,
plan is to not actually deal with them. It's more of sneaking you guys out, and well, if you guys can, um,
what?
purposely do little malfunctions here and there.
I just poke my head from behind Ravigi and hey, wait.
Hi.
How do they control those things?
I mean, they're already pre-programmed. They're self-operated. They just have an objective, and that's it.
Don't they need to charge?
Yeah, like don't like what do they
Yeah, but
power
that's
from?
very well. Not these models, at least. If you're talking about the ones that need charge, they're the ones that still hang out on the surface because they're just so decrepit. They're one of the first models that they've ever built. They're the ones that handle the assembly line. They're the ones that construct better alternatives.
Hmm. I see. Well,
Yeah.
is there a way that we can possibly get anywhere like deeper in, anywhere that is, say, we could help more of you out, or possibly even gum up the works, so to speak?
Like how do they like for example, how do they issue orders around here or something?
Well, if you look above, and then you see, he says as you guys look up onto the ceiling of the mine shaft, there are these small like lacrimas, like these magic orbs hanging above the ceilings. Uh, and he basically explains the ones hanging closest down to us are the ones that give us the majority of the lighting, but the ones hanging all the way above are almost like they project her voice. And if there's a
Okay.
change in plans, they'll be able to reach down all the way down here.
So does that also mean for the machines?
Indeed.
Uh, there a plan is forming, a plan is forming. I'm giving it to Babigi in his head.
Okay, what's
Babigi,
the plan there?
if we could possibly get to where they announce shit and give orders, what if we gave their overseers and the machines some different orders?
Do you think you can mimic their voice?
Give me a minute to hear him, and I'm pretty sure we heard him for a minute, and even their own mother couldn't tell the difference. But I need to get to where they do that.
Alright, I
I know
understand.
one thing about machines, they have to obey orders. Uh, pardon, Beaker.
Alright, listen,
Zero.
Uh-huh.
that is a good plan.
They said a mildly racist thing about machines again and then immediately apologized to Beaker.
There's an invisible kick to Ink Shin.
Okay.
Why is it
How
always racism?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Anywho,
Any, yeah,
point is, if you can get me to where they make the announcements and orders, I think I can pull it off.
yeah.
It'll definitely if all these machines are like voice activated or something, that's easy for me.
But you're also going to be
But
fainting a target and have to sabotage it to where they can't reissue those orders.
that's breaking stuff is easy.
I know. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, I've not really left here for quite some time, so the rest of the factory is a little bit of a haze in my mind. But what I can do for a lot of you is I can at least point you in the right direction. But you gotta try and get yourselves out to the across the other side and eventually up the other levels, which there's a total of 5 at the moment.
Alrighty. And I will let you know that
If you're
there is a way that we came in that's relatively near here, so I don't know how sneakily you guys could start moving through there, but there is a way out if you do it in moderation.
Yeah, we can't. If we want to pull this off, we can't have them be
Yeah.
alerted that something's off.
Yeah. As much as it pains me, yes, some of you will
Maybe,
have to stay here and take it in
like,
ships.
maybe, I'm sure you got a lot of sick, infirm people. Anyone who definitely could stand to get out of here.
Yeah,
We've
what?
already lost many. We've had to put down our own because we couldn't resuscitate. We couldn't revive them.
Well,
Yeah.
at the very least, you can get them out now. Because when things hit the fan, I have a feeling you might need to take things into your own hands as well. If you catch my drift.
Well, if what you're saying is true, and then we could definitely change what what this used to be, then by all means, let's do it.
All right, but just know right now we are mapping out the rest of the factory, finding various points. We cannot get caught. If this is gonna work, we're gonna have to trust each other, okay?
Understood.
Now, before that one over there senses something's off, I I will get back to you. We're gonna be sneaking to where you pointed us out to go.
All right then. Well, good luck. Hopefully you don't get found out.
Yeah. Where do you do before you go? Where do you keep the weaker of you? The
I
ones that
told
need to
you
get out first.
above ground. You need to get out first from under here.
Okay.
Which good luck with that because it just gets harder the more you try to get above ground.
Um,
Mm.
well, there was a out of character. There was a way that went up from here, right?
Yeah, there is. So you could technically return back to to the tunnels. But yeah, there'll be even more difficult enemies to encounter.
Yeah. But you said there's also an elevator in here, but that also comes with its own risks. Although, if we, I'm thinking that yeah, one of the best things we can do is go to where Ink was saying and override their orders.
Well, not right now.
Not right
Now we're
now,
just looking.
but
We
yeah,
just need to know
we need to
where it
find the
is.
path. Yeah, and I imagine that's up.
We just need to, you know, somehow we need to get to one of the elevators. And you said they're like goblin sized.
No, it brought that thing probably down. So
Yeah, that it brought them down because they're making a new mine shaft further down, so they're planning to make a 6th level.
I
yeah.
think they would have winched it down, but whatever. All right,
We
we
need
need
to
to find the
essentially sneak
industrial
past
mine.
that one.
We need to find the industrial elevator.
Yeah.
All right.
How far does that one go up?
I don't know.
Well, they pointed to you where the thing is.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna sneak that way, I guess.
All right.
We move.
Yeah.
All right. Lucy, you ready for this, Lucy?
Everybody, look for the
Ready
comically
as I
large
can
off
be.
switch.
Just remember, make yourself look ragged and worn to shit.
She just nods.
I'm gonna gesture for our heavy hitters to kind of move behind us. That way, you know, if something bad happens, they're in range. Okay, Benny and Max, the higher AC folks, please come forward.
We probably could, if we could convince them that there's something going on in the other room, we could get up there, but
That also might alert.
oh, yeah. We're just gonna get a general vibe of this room. Assume Benny is 10 feet. Assume you're in Benny aura.
Okay. So you'd probably be like right there. All right.
DM, what do I see?
Okay.
All right, Ink. So as you continue on to this room, you just see through the other side of this wall, just the little cliff edge that they're also working on, as well as like there's a cutoff on the edge that leads down to the next ravine, probably another 20 to 30 feet down, and then of course in front of you is the new
The new
the new
stone.
defender watching over these goblin workers.
Anything else of note?
That's all you see for now, because over here is a wall.
That's a fucking wall.
I guess the only thing you do see is like the slight, like the other side of this ravine.
Right.
Behold, a hole.
Do I see more of the orbs on the ceiling?
For the light, yes, but for the sound, no. At least not outside of this room.
Well, I guess casually strolling with loose, not casually, just looking like we're off to some work. Nothing to see here.
Mm-hmm.
True. True, true.
True, bestie.
And get low to the floor. Just gotta wait until like that thing is not looking over here.
Yeah, if we get close, does it look at us?
That is a good question.
So once you get closer, as you're trying to sneakily get around it, this thing, like, so obviously as you take a look at it, it has a singular headpiece, a singular eye, but then you see the headpiece raise up as if it senses something.
Why do they never have faces? Oh my god. Lucy would hear in her head.
Mm.
Why? Why do you want to not have a face? It's so weird.
It is time.
Did the machine say that?
No, I said that.
It is time for what?
You're gonna go on the initiative order.
Why?
It has intercepted you.
Ah, it's gotten
Okay.
in our way.
I mean, just two goblins.
Oh, actually, oh yeah, you guys are morphed, okay, but it does
Yeah.
take notice of you.
We said it like 5 times.
Well,
They
it's taking
that's
notice of
specifically
us.
why they went forward.
Is
Yes.
is it getting in our way?
Well, now it is approaching the two of them.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
We
two,
just
as it
looking
goes
that up.
like goblinoids. State your positions.
shit. Should we try and see if we can get transferred up a ways?
It might be possible. I can work my I can try being a little persuasive.
And I am a lying bitch, so let's give it a shot. Uh, we're transfers. We're
Transfers
Yes, that's
yes.
correct.
from what level?
Did you say
You
from
remember
what
how many?
location?
From what level? Yep,
Do we know how many levels there are?
the goblin that Brevigi was speaking with was 5.
This would be the lowest level, yeah? Like the fifth
So that
level or
This
Yes.
is the
something?
very lowest level. Yep.
Okay.
uh
Assuming where the upper crust and all the orders are coming from, it has to be level 1.
okay.
So
So level 1 would be the topmost level, or
I'd
would
say
level
like
5
it'd probably be wise for you guys to. I'm not there, but you know,
You
level
have
1 is the top.
telepathy.
Yeah.
You, brother man, you have telepathy
I
yourself.
I have
I
limited
think
telepathy, but I don't know if I
I
hear this bot.
I think we could probably go at the very least to like second level.
Okay, I actually have an idea.
Okay.
We've been sent here to get some new bodies for level 2. Some accidents happened, and we need them post haste.
Accidents happened where?
Level 2.
Level 2, that's what they just said.
I would like for you to roll persuasion.
On it.
Am I helping? At least, or can I roll a deception?
If you help me, that will give me
Oh no, yeah,
advantage.
possession would make more sense. Yep.
Oh.
All right, then how about I roll deception? How high is your deception?
My deception is like 7, but my persuasion is like 13.
Hold on, let me just
Well, I mean, you are technically lying, so I mean, deception would still make the most sense.
Okay, so hold on, let me check my deception. I have a 9 in deception, so if you help me, it's +9 at advantage.
I could give you a bardic.
You can give a bardic.
You can give a bardic and help. Bardic's a bonus
Do
action.
that, but I'd save your bardics.
I mean, I have other. Oh, there goes.
There
Stagger.
goes Benny.
Yeah.
Many no.
But yeah, I would save your bardics just to help action.
All right, I'll help action then. I'll say that I'm helping out with this.
Yeah. We need it for like really clutch things.
You sure you don't need that bardic?
Fine, fuck it. That's bardic.
Bardic.
What the fuck?
Is it a D8?
Come on.
My bardic inspiration, because I am now 8th level, is no, it has not gone up. It's still D8.
It is still D8. It won't.
I'd be
I
level
think in
10,
11 it'll
level
be a
10
D10.
to be for it to go higher.
Yep.
Can we get much higher?
Why?
Much higher.
Roll that bardic if you're gonna use it.
Well, are you rolling or am I rolling?
No, that's you. I gave it to you.
Okay. All right. Oh,
Oh wow! Awesome. That's actually awesome. That makes it 21.
All
Hang
right,
on.
so they go ahead and you kind of hear some, some beep boops, beep boop, beep boop, until eventually he says, "Your objective sounds logical.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
You may proceed."
And they
Yeah.
just nod.
Well, it's over. Uh,
This is why I need to use deception more. My roll's atrophied.
mm.
I need to lie more.
I need to know what direction this thing's facing. Well, Beaker, you're invisible. You can
Meanwhile,
just go whoop.
I would probably say for the stealthy people, while we're distracting, I think they'd sneak around.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. I was mapping out my route. Essentially.
What you do is you take a box and you hide under it.
Cap, is that okay if I take this stealthy route to the elevator?
Yeah.
Just
You still need to gather up some goblins.
You could do that later. This is more of a stealth mission, so you guys can understand what it is you're dealing with.
Yeah. You do that. I would. We gotta put Ravigi on top of the elevator.
No.
Yeah. Can't be seen in here with us. Unless you can go invisible or some shit.
I can actually.
Well, when we get there, turn invisible, ho.
If there is a
All right.
bot
Eventually,
up there, then yeah, I'll turn invisible.
okay.
I don't know how everybody. Well, I know how Beaker's getting over here because he can just walk over here.
Why are you guys walking over there? You guys could easily.
That goes down.
Is there a reason you're going? Is there a reason you're going into this room specifically?
You said the elevator's here.
Leading down to the chasm.
Well, which one is the elevator that goes
It's probably that one.
up?
Yes, the bigger one that's on the opposite side on the other island or the other connection point.
Okay, well,
These are just rocks, yeah?
that's where I was confused.
Yeah, these are just rocks. Yep.
Okay, climbing over the rocks.
Sure, fuck it.
Yet again, just casually teching it.
You
Guess I'll go up
stop
there with him.
teching.
No, because if I
Yeah,
fail to
as you
tech,
guys
I'll get
start
in front
crawling
of the
over,
stage.
getting messy with your shit, eventually sneaking around, Benny and Arya and Maxilon will follow suit as well.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh
Well,
wait, is
it
this
goes-
bridge down?
Is the
Yeah.
bridge down?
No, it's like a little. Well, actually, it's funny because here, let me put like a example for you. So this goblin goes ahead and takes up a card of freshly mined metallic ore, ways over to the stone defender on the other side, to which the stone defender joins his giant fist and then plants them onto a platform, and thus creating a makeshift bridge across.
Ah, okay. Well, we're just gonna follow behind him.
Well, we can't have everyone, so.
Well, me and you, since we've been, given clearance, follow behind him, and
Maybe
Raviki can
going.
sneak behind.
Maybe there's a way down into the ravine to get to the other side.
I mean, theoretically, it could be possible to get on the rocks, jump across, get on the rocks here,
But
and then jump across and then climb up.
That's
But
that's closest layer is 15 feet.
yeah,
yeah,
it's
That's
a
a little-
possibility, but it's
that's
not.
a big jump.
It's a
And-
big jump, but that's not impossible. But
I know, but also we're trying to not be seen.
I
Seeing
mean, yeah.
someone try and tech the ravine might alert.
Hey, Cap, is this a section above or below?
Neither. It's at level.
Shit. Okay, never mind.
I could dimension door some people, but
Well, you said he's got a minecart.
Yeah, he's got a minecart right now. It's full, and only like his fellow small, at the moment, small goblins can really like just slowly trek right behind him.
Yeah, that's the issue.
it's just you know what we can do. We can get there and see if we can find another way.
Yep.
To which the goblin immediately starts heading for that elevator, and then kind of like does a little tug, and then it begins raising towards the next level up.
Ah, shit. Okay, we gotta move.
Okay.
I'm gonna book it after him.
Don't be don't be too suspicious.
Mm.
I'm booking it after him.
You gonna leave
'Cause
your allies behind?
Yeah, that's the thing. Are we gonna separate already?
I mean, the elevator going up is going up, so we need to kind of make that.
I mean, I fuck it.
I just
might
relayed
think of one.
telepathically we found the elevator.
Yeah,
It's
is it?
Bravigi.
Yeah, I will wait for that. I guess that goblin to come back because I have a way of getting across if need be.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we, so Lucy, do you want to go up now, or do you want to wait for them?
I think for us, we could probably go now. But before I go, no, because I'm not sure if that would work well. Because that would make noise, wouldn't it? Well, actually, how loud is this place?
Pretty loud. Since
Oh,
again they are.
perfect.
Yeah, so you have pickaxes and mining drills being worked on with here,
Oh,
as well as
excellent. Cool.
the constant clanking from
Yeah, nameless. Sorry.
from the Warforge.
I'm gonna turn and stare at Braviki and play a little, just like a tiny little, with the viola subtly, so he gets advantage.
World's tiniest violin.
So I get what?
You get advantage on your next roll
Oh,
because of my instrument of fortune.
I mean,
Right.
okay. Trying to think of how to get somebody with me to go across. But I'd have to burn 2 level spell slots, but also how concentration works.
Yeah, because at the moment, by the time that the goblin is done crossing the bridge, that stone defender raises the fists and the bridge drops for the moment.
Yeah, they have it keeping the bridge controlled.
Well, it was just metal, right? Like raw ore.
Raw ore, yep.
Mm,
You have rope.
I have rope.
Beaker, you have rope. 0.
He's probably dealing with his father.
Damn. Because I would suggest you. I mean, this is a great time to rope, and you could just make your own way across. It's mundane, but it works.
You will have to try to find a way in order to safely get it across, as well as trying not to get spotted when you're doing so.
We as rogues have hammer and pittons.
Yeah, Bravigi can make a grappling hook.
I do have a hook short sword.
You literally have a hook. I think the point is if Lucy is sure you want to
Does Maxilon have rope?
We should all have rope. It's a standard.
Anyone who has an adventure pack has.
Yeah, but Arya doesn't have because she's got the entertainer's pack as a bard.
I have thieves, but I have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah,
Maxilon's got 20, and he's got the tools.
Yeah, you've got plenty of shit to make it across a ravine without needing the bridge. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
just need to get it over there.
you just said it. You have a hook sword. Just hook it onto something. But I need to know if Lucy is actually planning to go up to the next level.
Lucy is like planning to go.
I gotta keep you alive.
Yeah.
That's a
So I
goblin
gotta
down
go
there.
with
So.
you.
I have two ideas. I could either try to throw the hook sword, or if there's anything over here, which there probably isn't, I could probably just shot an arrow over there with the rope on it.
Yeah, you got options.
You could do that.
Oh, what kind of thing? I just have normal arrows though, because I have a longbow or a short bow.
Yeah, Eves. DM, I eat your sandwich.
Hey, Beaker, do you have anything of making sure something gets across the gap? Like, for example, the spell Catapult?
Oh, yeah, I have catapult.
Yeah. I have a hook sword, so we could tie the rope to that. You could catapult it across.
Yeah, and
It'll find
I also have,
purchase.
and I got skulkers, so like it probably won't give away my position if I do it. So that might be up to the DM.
I will allow it.
All right. You, Jiraki, you feel an invisible tug on your arm.
Look down.
Jiraki, give me the hook sword. I'll throw it.
I'll hand you one of my hook short swords.
You have it tied to the rope.
Yeah, we're gonna tie it to the rope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pin in the other end of it. So that way it's, anchored over here.
All right. And where am I aiming this?
Probably somewhere over here, because over here there's a guy.
All right. I'll get as close as I can then. Is that and to get to pipe to get it? Gonna do spells cast catapult. I hold on. Okay. Cast catapult. Submit.
The wall has to make a deck save. It fails because it's a wall.
I'm about to say it's a wall. You're fine.
I know.
All
I
right, so
was
you're
being
able to make the shot,
silly.
and you connect the rope to the other side.
Yeah. Now we just have to cross the rope. I'll get out the draw tool. What kind of check do you want me to do to get across this rope?
Dex,
Dex, and I have
either
advantage because
either
of Lucy.
acrobatics or athletics for people, since technically.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do acrobatics. But Lucy, you said I had advantage on my next roll because of your ability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was excited.
Well, thank God for advantage, I guess. It's a 12.
All right, so you make it across. Arya's safe.
I'll just go over here so you can easily put more people over here.
In the meantime, for Benny, Benny's fine, just fine.
Benny, Benny, hey, that wall over there is not a perfect 90-degree angle. Whoop!
That still was the funniest shit ever I came up with.
It's
Oh my
so
God.
fucking funny.
Benny will be fine.
I might give satyrs just that as a fucking meme ability in my future campaigns.
And
'cause
Max
that's
is and
funny.
Max is fine. So everybody safely gets across the rope. The goblin boss, taking advice of like, ugh,
Kill him.
We're
Now
here.
kill him.
We're here to help.
arms himself with his pickaxe.
Not a threat to you.
How'd I know that?
Well, I'm speaking to you, Goblin, for one.
Doesn't
That
mean
don't mean
shit.
nothing.
Don't mean shit, bro. We speak the same language.
Yeah. And, well, he just kind of gestures towards his companions of just like,
It's like,
I don't think we'd go through all this trouble to get over here if we were, a problem. We're here to try and help a lot of you guys out, as well as, deal with the whole. He just gestures towards the factory situation. All of that. Also, I technically just gave you a way to get across from your station to over there, where there is a ability for you guys to start working together to get at least, the really tired and injured ones out.
I guess. All right, fine. Just get out of here. Leave me alone.
I plan to. He says as he looks at this fucking cliff face.
Alrighty, so now as everybody gets across the other side safely, now you just gotta try and meet. Well, I would say Lucy
An ink, but
and Ink would be already up on the next floor over. So now you just gotta try and make your way over to the elevator.
Mm-hmm. How tall is this wall?
Too tall for you to climb over.
damn, the
Damn.
So
wooden
your
wall
next
we
best
can't
bet is to
climb.
literally try and wall climb this very skinny around towards the other platform.
Right. Well, what role would that be?
Same thing.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics, yep.
I'm gonna do acrobatics because that's what I'm better at. Oh, ignore the advantage. 14.
All right, 14's fine.
Parkour.
Arya's still fine. Benny is fine. Max is definitely fine. Where's Beaker?
You right there.
Where's Beaker? You know.
Hello.
He's
Roll,
Right
moving
here.
bitch.
around.
I'm currently a ghost. Maybe the party never had a beaker. Maybe they imagined him all along.
Or maybe I could just toss you in your. I could just toss your little ass down into the next level. That's incomplete.
Mm, the abyss.
Falls into a loading zone. Oh no.
I live that in my head every day, Beaker.
Oh no, WD Gaster, what are you doing here?
You're not allowed to make those references until you finish Undertale.
Bitch, I've seen multiple playthroughs of Undertale. The fuck you talking
Then
about?
play the game, coward.
All right, let's continue.
Acrobatics or athletics to get across the ledge, bud?
Okay, let's see. What can Beaker, the small, tiny robot with stubby limbs, do? I'm gonna do some acrobatics.
Heck it.
My God.
I hate that I'm invisible because no one can see the amazing tricks Beaker just did.
I know. You're like, oh man, I'm such a bad fuck.
Fucking tech
All
deck.
right, so now you all made a cross.
This looks
Now
like
you're
a
on the other
switch.
side. Except
Mhm.
there's now just one issue.
Yeah. That thing.
Well, yes, but also this guy over here, because he sees you.
Well, he sees everybody but Beaker.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And you hear like this very nasty like whirring sound.
Ah, shit.
Hey Lucy, you ever get a bad feeling?
I mean, I don't feel it.
Just this overwhelming premonition that shit is about to hit the cosmos.
Nope, don't feel it.
initiative.
But I'm sure something bad is going to happen. We'll probably hear it in the next few seconds. Also, how we're going from floor 5 to floor 2, right?
No, the goblin got off at 4th floor. So right now, unless you want to figure out how the elevator works, you're on floor 4.
I'm gonna figure out how this elevator works.
Okay then. Well, I guess both of you still roll for me for initiative, even though you're not technically on this map. So that when I get to you, you can go ahead and make some rolls for me.
Basically like a just in case.
Yeah, yeah.
20.
Damn.
All right.
Rolling weirdly
First,
high.
first combat of the night.
Oh boy, the one that we tried to avoid.
Hey, this is what
I mean,
I mean,
we tried to avoid it, but you know us.
I didn't think we'd bring the whole crew here, but hey.
It might have benefited us because we might be able to just bonk things into oblivion.
that is also
Sure.
true, and let's not forget that if only the stealthy squishies, even though you guys, if you guys ever were to be caught, you guys probably would have died instantly.
I have
Listen,
80 health, bro, and 18 effective armor.
But what
Wait,
what
hold
form
on.
of healing do you have if you're able to go for just one?
I can turn invisible and run the fuck away.
I just realized me and Braviki have the same health and armor right now. What the?
Before we start anything, should we take a break and see if Benny gets back? Because we might need Stag.
I also ironically have a spell that I was messing around with when I was swapping my spells around. That's really fucking good for this. It's got 90 feet. I'm pretty sure that thing is within fucking 90 feet of range. Yes. That one's over there. I could shoot that one all the way over there if I needed to. But I don't. Oh, the one over there. Hell, I could fucking shoot that one there. Over there. Spells, man, they're really fun when they have long range.
All right, Brivigi, it is your turn as the Stone Defender, the animated armor now call to their allies on this floor.
Shit. I'm gonna try a new spell out here. It is called Magneto Bolt.
Magneto bolts.
Yes, it is from Helena's Guide to Monster Hunting. I will post it in and out of chat for you.
Arcana magnetic energy shoots towards a creature. Range spell attack against target. 1d6 force damage. Succeed a strength save or be.
Knocked
Wow.
prone. A creature made of ferrous metal or wearing ferrous armor has disadvantage on the saving throw.
What the fuck is ferrous?
Iron, steel, things that are literally magnetic.
So
Oh, well then,
metal.
so metal. Okay, well, yeah, no, they're fucked. Okay, which one are you aiming at?
The one over here that's probably going to charge at me.
All right, go ahead and I guess you're gonna have to manually do this since it's not on your character sheet, unless you want to do it on the.
I can do it manually. Don't worry. I
Unless
looked
you
it
want
up.
to do it in the dice room or the spell room.
I can do it manually. 1d20 plus 7. Fuck.
Yeah, don't hit, homie.
Roll 20. Why do I ever fucking use your dice roller?
It's fine. Simply silvery barbs.
That's an action. Fuck it. Features and traits. I could do certain things. Is it worth doing this right now? One action. No, I'm not gonna use 2 sorcery points to fucking do that right now. Shit. What can I do for bonus actions? Dash, disengage, or hide action. Well, that fucking thing's over there. Shit. The elevator's up still, right?
Was that?
This elevator's up still, right?
Yep.
How far away is it from me? Can I get over there? Oh, well, fuck yeah, I can get over there. I can get right over to where that goblin used to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna run over there, and I guess... Hold on. I gotta map this out. Haha.
No, it's just the music button.
I don't think I could hide because there's no area for me to hide over here, is there?
Nope, there is not an area to hide. Not in this not on this cliff edge that you're currently at right now. It's just the elevator shaft and the quote unquote broken bridge that you are up against.
Can't hide. Fuck, do I have any bonus action spells? I do, but that's not really helpful right now. Well, actually, that one would be helpful. Simple your proficient deals.
It's fine.
Hold on. Okay, question. Whenever you cast Shadow Blade, can you basically use it to attack in the same turn it is summoned? Or no?
No. So the way Shadow Blade works is that you use the bonus action to summon it and then your main action to use it.
Okay, good to know.
But yeah, because it's a bonus action to summon it, and then it is technically a main action in order to attack with it.
Okay. So yeah, I don't really need to do that because I also have a knife that deals possibly more damage. I'm just gonna be over here. There's nothing I can really do with my bonus action, and I moved into an action, so I guess I'm over here and tugging on the rope and letting them know that something's going on.
Oh, the one for the
Okey-dokey.
elevator?
Yeah. That's what I'll do with my bonus action. Tug on the fucking elevator rope.
Got you.
Just
All
as we're
right.
about to figure out how this thing works too.
Yep. Maxilon's turn. Alright, he's gonna go ahead and look at the Stone Defender first. Try to fire off 2 shots. First shot hits for, let's see, the Stone Defender stuff.
18 damage total. God damn.
Aren't animate.
You have to admit, though, that Magneto Bolt is ironically really good for this area.
It is.
My
It
thing
hits,
is,
however, the shots are not as effective. Let's see here. Yeah, it's all for now. Yep, Benny. Everyone's protected within Benny's aura, by the way.
wait, Benny's aura goes all the way over here?
Well, no, everyone closer to Benny.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, goddamn, Paladin aura got real big.
No, it didn't. You wish.
Right? How much aura have you been farming?
Damn, both those hit.
Boom, boom, boom.
For
23.
23 damage. However, that will still be reduced. Stone Defender still looking alright. And then Benny, it's a bonus action for Benny.
I just realized we don't all have, like, a lot of magical weapons, do we?
Nope.
Hopefully you guys get some good ones when you guys are here.
I mean, I have the ones from Marigood right now. Those daggers have
Would
been
not
kicking
mind.
ass.
Would not mind getting something stronger, but for now.
It's.
I mean,
right now we
ironically,
have
I
our
did
own
kind of also
mission.
want to go over here because it looks like a storage area.
It's
Oh, boy.
fine.
Alright,
We just
Arya's
need to-
turn.
This is the raw materials area, so probably nothing good there.
Arya's gonna go ahead and cast Ray of Frost on the animated armor on the other end of the hallway. Animated armor tanks that hit, unfortunately. Well, bonus action. Use her bardic inspiration for mantle of. Yep, mantle of inspiration.
Arya and Lucy are the same type of bard.
Yeah, they are.
It's funny. But that's just
A lot of
because Glamour
similarities.
Bard is really fucking good.
A lot of
All right,
similarities in the party.
Yeah,
All
what's
right,
up?
Incubi. It is your turn as you and Lucy have arrived on this next level, trying to figure out with this elevator. You guys feel, or not feel, but you see one of the ropes of the elevator start shaking violently.
Oh well, look at that. Seems your premonition came true.
What can I say? I don't need tarot cards for it. So, what do you want to do?
What is up here?
Well, from what you could see, nothing yet, because no one has taken notice of you or bothered to look in that direction from where you guys are. But from what you could see so far, it's just that it's just more, just more mining.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Like I said, I know what I want to do, but
Okay. Well. Oh boy.
they could probably handle themselves. But I doubt if they just got appeared out of nowhere down there, they're gonna want to kill them and then figure things out. They probably want to capture them.
How stealthy can you be?
We're stealthy now. I'm not a sneaky sneak like Braviki and Beaker. I'm more of a, Mr. / Mrs. Steal Your Face kind of sneaky.
Okay. Okay.
Lucy is in a state of like, I want to go down and help them because it seems like they're in danger, but at the same time, do we keep progressing forward? She's kind of crossroads.
If you want to go down there, that's fine. I can manage on my own.
Are you sure?
I'll put it like this. I'm 50% sure they'll want to capture you all to figure out how you got in. If you at least have someone who's out, they can break you out later.
All right.
But
Just don't
you're
get caught. Thank
just get
Okay,
out,
okay.
and I can trust me. I can get out my own way.
All right.
And she's gonna hop down. And as she hops down, the can she see the stone guy? A stone golem?
Yep, the stone golem is currently dealing with Max and Benny.
Okay. Yeah, I can make that shot. She's going to pretty much land and proceed to cast. It wouldn't count as a humanoid, would it?
Count as a what?
The stone golem. It wouldn't count as a humanoid, would it?
No,
No, it's a
creature
construct.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Plan B. Plan B. Shatter.
Oh.
That'll
Just make
work.
sure you position it correctly.
Gonna.
What's its radius?
Shatter's radius is.
I think it's
Uh,
what, 15 feet?
It's a 10-foot radius spear.
So about that big.
Yeah. Kyle's not in that, so he'd be fine.
Yeah, no, Carlos is not in that. He's on the second floor, or the next floor up.
Yeah, I'm out.
So basically, Lucy lands,
Myself there.
snaps her fingers, and a heart kind of like shows up in that like area that is where it's at. Then sinks into the ground and then just kind of erupts with shatter. As I'm debating on if I should if I want to upcast it or not to make it hurt, because I don't trust the stone golem.
All right, go ahead and
You know what?
give us your.
There you go. That is a total. It's gonna make a Constitution saving throw, or take dun, 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 23 thunder damage in total. Oh, it has disadvantage because it's made of stone.
That is true.
We are ironically really good at dealing with
Oh.
material.
Oh.
And it critically fails, and it'll take that full 23 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, just boop, and then
one of its giant fists breaks off. A lot of it has broken off after that shatter unexpectedly.
Yeah. And I look, I didn't. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to make noise, and that, as
Yeah, I
much
was about to
as
say. Unfortunately, the downside of shatter is that like
It's
loud
loud as
boom.
fuck.
Everybody, yep, loud as fuck. And now everyone's
yeah,
startled, and now everyone knows.
yeah, that's the only issue. I don't really have. I don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Max did also fire with guns, if I
That
remember
is
correctly,
true, but
and that
then
is
again,
also loud. So
that's what he's most
really,
effective with. So yeah,
yeah, so really, unfortunately, this got scuffed real quick.
pretty much.
This was supposed to be a stealth mission.
You know what? It happens, unfortunately.
Yep.
I just
At
as I'm
least Beaker
walking,
is still stealthed, so
as I'm just making my way towards the next elevator up, I'm just hear the loud boom and I just go, yeah, yeah. This is
I mean,
where I
at
want
least
to go.
see, at least you're the one that's going. And at least like you're the one that's a floor up, and at the very least, Beaker is still not found. So we have two people that could break us out if they get caught, as long as you don't get caught.
All right. Anything else, Lucy?
Checking.
Uh, let's see here. I can cast command.
Mhm.
With Mantle of Majesty as a bonus action.
All
So
right.
I'm going to do that.
You're trying to
And
command the Stone Defender.
yes, actually.
All right. You attempt to cast at it, but there's one issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a construct,
Yeah.
so it technically cannot be charmed.
Right. Contracts can't be charmed.
Well,
That's a problem. Good to know. So I guess I could. Could I do? Well, no, I already committed to the bit. I'm already unearthly beauty. It's fine. I mean, so we won't. That's about all I can do. Yeah. Action bonus, and I'm gonna stay out by the elevator pretty much.
Alrighty, Beaker, is your turn. What the fuck is going on outside my room?
Mm-mm.
All right. Rick. Okay. Beaker, I get, in his little invisible state, would like to get into a position where he can shoot this person in the back. So I'd like to get, let's see, I want to go right here. And before I do anything, I would just like to use my bonus action to hide.
Proud of you, Beaker. Let them deal with their own problems.
Sorry, had to check what was going on inside my room. Anyway, what are you doing, Beaker?
I'm gonna first use my bonus action to hide while I'm still invisible.
All right.
That's a 30.
Yep.
Cool. And now I'm going to loose an arrow into the guy that we're all laying into. With that short bow. Here it is. Hacha! 23?
On which one?
Good.
Who are you shooting at?
This guy. No, wait,
Who?
no. The, the stone golem, the one that's next to everyone, so I can.
All right. Yep, 23 a hit.
All right. Take some damage. That's a 9. And
Reduced.
and let me just check sneak attack. Uh,
Yes, you can apply sneak attack damage.
okay. 13 to make that a 22.
And yeah, he is destroyed.
Nice. And because I have Skulker, I didn't give away my position. So I'm still hidden.
Oh wow. Hey, really, really good feat.
Damn.
Alrighty, anything else, Beaker?
I use my bonus action to hide, so no, not really. That's
Alright,
it for Beaker.
the armor's turn.
Yeah, Braviki would
As they're gonna
just.
start
Oh,
as they're
sorry.
gonna start making their way from every direction.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
They're funneling toward us.
Well, yeah.
But they can't see what they can't hit what they can't see.
True. Lucy feels bad. This is like she's never had to deal with constructs before. So aside from Shatter being like a godsend, um, this is also really bad because she can't charm the enemies to do what she wants to do.
Why do you notice there's a reason Ink has an issue with machines, do you now, huh?
I mean, yeah.
You can't.
Alright, the attempt to punch Maxilon, unsuccessful. Alright, Stone Defender's turns. This one is going to just make a full action dash, so that way it could get to its half of the platform. And it will reconnect the bridge on its next turn.
Ah, they have to cross a bridge.
Alrighty, they're in position now. Alright, top of the turn order. Bravigi,
Oh shit, who's
No,
that?
it's just no, just say
it's a Stone
Braviki,
Defender.
you.
Oh,
This guy's
another
been
one.
moving. That's terrifying. I knew not to trust them. No, yeah, Braviki, you witnessed just superhero landing Lucy into Snapfinger Shatter.
That was loud as hell.
I don't have any options.
And also, I heard gunshots on the way down here, so
Yeah. Well, this is made of metal too, right? Or that
Yeah,
one's
it's got metal
specifically
components.
stone. You know
It's
what?
got
Nah,
metal
I'm gonna
components
shoot
into
at
it, yeah.
this one because I know it's stone.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot at this one because I know it's made of metal. Was what I meant to say.
Alright, shoot.
16.
16 hits.
Make your strength saving throw with disadvantage. It fails.
10.
I'm rolling damage.
So what is it? It just gets pushed back?
It gets knocked prone and
Ah,
takes 2d6 force damage as well. Well,
roll your
it was going to
2d6.
take the damage anyway, but I was rolling for the secondary effect.
Yeah.
Seven.
Alright, I'll take
Where
those
he
7
just
damage.
basically holds his hand forward and just. I can't believe that worked.
All right. Anything else on your end?
I can't hide unless there's anything on the elevator that I can hide behind.
Nope, not until they call it back down.
Fuck. Dash and disengage doesn't help me right now, so I guess I'll just be right here.
Alrighty, Maxilon's
yeah.
turn.
Do I have anything doing? Is there something
Pow.
on my feature class?
Armor is too.
Hold on.
Armor is too tough. Nigh impenetrable.
That's why I do sneak attack. So yeah.
However, he's gonna try and. Does he have a? Yeah, no, that seems like a waste. I guess he could just. Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and try to take the free hit, as he's gonna attempt to just run over to you, to the elevator. Ooh, a 16 barely hits him. You should be fine though. Yeah, it's just 6 bludgeoning, just a blow in the back of the head.
Ow. I mean, now that it's prone, though, melee attacks get advantage.
No, that was the armor.
No, I mean on this guy. He get to attack him with melee.
Oh, you attacked that one? I thought you attacked it. I thought you shot it at the defender.
No, I shot at this one.
Oh.
That one's the one that's prone.
Yeah, he's still prone anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? In that case, let me also just roll with disadvantage on the attack. Yeah, no, he fails.
Yeah.
All right, so retcon that damage.
Yep. That also means Benny
Alrighty
has
then.
advantage.
Yep, Benny's turn with advantage. Pike, polearm.
That guy's not having a good day.
16 doesn't hit the armor, but the 23 and the 28 do.
Hmm?
28. So 14, no, 20, that's 25. So 12 points of damage. No, this is the. Hold on.
That would be 25
No,
points of damage.
it's full damage on that one. Yep, 28. As Benny literally wallops this armor, and already it's dented, it's being crumbled, it's turning into tin foil.
So much for these grand constructs.
Benny also makes her way up. Arya's turn. Also going to immediately move forward. Run over to you guys. Take an attack of opportunity at disadvantage. Does not hit. Do another Ray of Frost. That's a critical around the Ray of Frost. As that animated armor just freezes and explodes into many icy chunks.
Oof.
As everybody is now waiting on the elevator. Speaking of which, Incubi.
Yeah.
Your friends are waiting for you on the for the elevator.
That's my friend?
Us, we are waiting for you.
Yes, you dingus.
I'm already on the 2nd floor. Remember?
No, you're on the fourth.
You're on the 4th floor.
But he did say that he was going. Ink said that they were
I was
going to go look for the elevator up there.
Yeah, I'm looking for the next elevator.
So you're just skipping ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
leave.
told I told Ink go on ahead, and then
Yeah, I'm seeing if I'm just seeing if reinforcements or something comes.
What reinforcements?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would think there would have been an alarm, but hey,
Oh, you're talking about there. I thought you meant like for you.
I'm
Either way, I think Lucy was sending the elevator down whenever, but they just, did whatever they did.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So as you enter the second level, many more. You know, it sends everything into a frenzy as the Warforged have to keep the miners in check, while at the same time sending more troops.
Okay. Well, in the chaos, I'm gonna just try and find the next elevator up.
Yeah, they're
See
going
what
after
happens.
the speaky thingamabobber.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're not going to find it anytime soon.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not running back there and breaking my cover.
Well, I'll say this: you're make a roll to try to make an investigation roll to go from the fourth floor to the third floor with the next elevator at the
I
least.
I could just ask a goblin, or even better, I can read a goblin's mind to get the information. I have options.
We'll do something then.
Shit, I'll find a goblin and just say, "Hey, where's the elevator?"
Goblin is frantic. He's like, "The hell you want to know where the elevator is? There's intruders, and there's gonna be blood. We need to get to a safe distance."
Yeah, and that's the elevator. Where do you
Nah,
think the
we have. They move us to the shelters. Are you dense? Look, they point to like these like holes in the wall that like.
I just take his shoulders and tell him I gotta go find my family. They were by the elevator. Do you think you can just help me out? And I just cast friends on him.
Advantage persuasion. Just fucking Baldur's Gate, fucking.
What are you trying to do? I'm sorry.
Cast friends on him.
Ping the spell.
Let me get my.
All right, you cast. Let's see here. I'm guessing it's a 19 to charisma.
Uh, well, no, I just get advantage off charisma
Okay.
checks.
All right. Yeah. Spell takes effect. What you tell him?
I gotta go find the others and get them out. They were near the elevator. Just help a girl out.
Oh well. Yeah. Over there. And just point you to a direction.
Thanks. You should probably get to safety too, though. I heard those intruders are pretty dangerous.
Just simply nods and starts running the opposite direction.
And I'm on my merry fucking way. Of course, I'm gonna hide if I see any fucking Warforged before you try and pull that shit on me.
How am I supposed to pull it off on you when you're not even in the same map technically?
I know, but just making sure.
Alrighty, Lucy.
Yep. Are any more of those guys headed our way?
Well, yeah, of course. So you
Oh.
could either stay and fight, or you could try to figure out how to call down the elevator.
Let me figure out how to call down the elevator.
All right, make me a. I guess make me an intelligence roll.
Yep. 20.
Alrighty. Obviously, this elevator is being controlled by a series of gears as well as pulley system with the rope that you see before you. So you understand how this thing works, and would you like to take the action in order to bring it down?
You know what? Yeah, I'll take the action to bring it down.
Alrighty, you at least still have a bonus action in this case.
Okay. Okay, okie dokie. Jura. What can I do? You know what? Now is when we use Mantle of Inspiration. So expend a bardic die and give everybody 8 temporary hit points. Or at least, hang on, it's up to 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, I can give 4 people. Oh wait, no. See that, and I can't see Beaker. Yeah, no, so it's still fine. 8 temporary hit points. For the 4 that are in front of me.
Huzzah.
And I'll do that as I'm as I'm bringing down the elevator, and just saying like, come on.
Alrighty, Beaker, it is your turn.
Done. All right, all right. I'm still hidden, and I gotta figure out. Everyone has currently gotta fend for myself for a bit. Which one of these looks the weakest at the moment?
None anymore.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're surrounded by all the healthy ones.
Oh no!
Aren't you still
That's
invisible
bad.
though?
No, I when I attacked, the invisibility dropped.
Oh,
So I
right.
went before I did that. I hid myself away.
Fair enough.
Not anymore.
I mean, wait. I mean, technically, I'm still hidden, or I
You
did
better
that
think
last.
fast.
Think fast, think fast.
I believe in you.
How intelligent are these guys?
They're constructs.
I So intelligence saving throws could work,
Mm.
or am I reading this wrong?
That depends on what you're trying to do.
I mean, I got the spell for this. I was
Tell me the spell, and I'll tell you if
Phantasmal
it's going to
Force.
work or not.
Phantasmal Force.
Which is? Wait, is that psychic damage, or what is that?
Hold on. It's that.
Oh, is this like a fear effect?
It just says that it must make an intelligence saving throw. Oh wait, no, I see the caveat that I missed. It's a second time. It is unaffected by undead or constructs.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Amazing.
did I even get this stupid spell?
Because normally we're not fighting undead or constructs.
And yet you are in the factory of skilled weapon makers.
Well, screw it. If this is happening, I'm using mirror image on myself. If I'm gonna be screwed over, then they're gonna be screwed over. Try and hit me, you sons of gulch. And yeah, so currently I'm using mirror image as my action. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna see if I can draw them away from everyone by, let's see. Yeah, I feel the desire to make sacrifices. I'm gonna dash all the way to here. I've used my action and my bonus action.
Where'd you dash to?
Over here? Can
Oh,
I
so
do
you're gonna
that?
go away. So you're gonna go away from the elevator. You're gonna die here. Okay.
What? No. God damn it.
No. Okay. You made your movement.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will need to start. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Cool. I can make that if I dash. Da-da-da.
How did Beaker die? Well,
Well, you see, there's this elevator.
By the way, that's the construct I passed probably has to make an opportunity attack on me.
oh, you're talking about a stone defense. Okay.
I mean, I wasn't invisible anymore. All
Oh
right, cool.
God.
Now you have to roll a 6.
Oh, and you're knocked prone.
No.
A 6 what?
Yeah, I said I rolled. I used my actions to make mirror image.
Oh, right. So
So you
1d6.
gotta roll. Yeah.
Let's go to roll 6 or higher.
Oh wait, I think I have to roll the
No,
6.
sorry, you have to roll.
Yeah, you have to roll a 6. I was about to say it's mirror image. Yeah.
Okay, so /R 1d6. Oh wait, no, 1d20. I have to roll a 6 or higher.
Yep.
Is that 1d20?
Yeah, roll. Oh yeah, no, he's fine.
What are
Is
the
it really 1d20?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you roll
it's like-
you roll a 1d20, get a 6 or higher, then it gets like a 8 or higher, and then it gets like an 11 or higher. It pretty much depending on how much duplicates you have.
I currently have 3 duplicates since I cast the spell, so I had to roll
And then
above a
it's-
6, and I
you got
rolled a
hit.
16.
Yep. So that
And
duplicate
then-
is gone, and now you have 2 duplicates.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a 320. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Good job,
I
you lucky
flipped-
bastard.
Yes, I flipped the stone defender off as I run away like a coward.
Little bitch.
I got punted by a bigger guy last time. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
All right. Animated armor's turn as they once again begin to come in closer. Many of them taking the dash action.
Shit, fuck.
This one at least uses its movement speed to get up to Arya. The 14 will hit. And Arya's poor face will be hit with 8 points of damage.
That
Bye
the heck
bye,
it
10
will.
HP.
Oh, okay, 3 points of damage. But what are you gonna do?
I used
Let me
my
guess.
action. Yes, I as a as a little gremlin bastard I am. Silvery barbs. Yeah.
Still fucking hits.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it.
Who are you gonna give the advantage to? At least it's less damage though. It's less damage.
It is less damage, so she still keeps her temp HP at least.
Yeah. So just I'd say like some beautiful pink aura kind of like dashes away.
I don't know what it
From,
is about hearing him.
from
You can
her.
get so upset about.
But yeah.
Alrighty, that is them with their turn. The Stone Defenders.
All right, I'm
All
gonna
right,
go
are literally gonna approach you at the or confront you at the entrance of the whatchamacallit, of the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
The other one goes ahead and drops the bridge as that one makes its dash action. And then more dash actions. And you're gonna get
Oh boy.
a hit on Benny and a hit on Brivigi from the Stone Defender.
Oh boy.
I might as well just say that I'm gonna give the advantage to Bravigi.
Okay.
Rapiki. Also, oh no.
So the first one
It's
to
what
hit was
uh,
me.
no, it was to Benny and Arya.
No, it's Benny and Brivigi.
Oh, Benny
Alright, so
Braviki.
who's getting
Okay.
what?
What is it? 21.
Well, does a 20 or 21 or 22 hit you either way?
Um, I'm calculating something. Hang on.
Well, before whichever one is gonna hit Braviki, I'm sure Benny will be fine. But whichever one's hitting
I can be
Braviki, still free Barb's reaction.
fine. I can reaction shield and have an armor class
Oh.
of 23.
Oh wait, you have an armor
Okay.
class. Oh, you'd have an. Okay, yeah.
18
you're
plus
fine. Never mind.
5.
Okay, then you're good.
All right, you're fine. So basically, these two giant fists try to break through the two of them.
Yeah. A ghost comes out from fucking behind Bravigi and shields him.
I know Benny has something because Benny's AC is just 20, but like I know that Benny has something extra that gives her extra AC. No.
I think so. It's a +2 from from what they're wearing, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, the 21. So the 21 missed anyway, and then you blocked the 22, so it's fine.
Yeah, shield.
All right, Bravigi, you're just waiting for this thing to take you guys up.
Yep, and this thing's right fucking in front of me.
Do you also have Shadow Raviki?
I do not have shatter now.
Damn.
I am not a that much of a caster.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
very tight squeeze, considering that it's only supposed to carry a certain number of people at the same time.
well, we're gonna have to get this bad boy up regardless.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit this thing with daggers. Magical daggers. Um, no one's in murder sandwich, and I forget how sneak attack works.
So basically, as long as unless you're like that pirate rogue, the swashbuckler,
Well, it
someone
was
5 feet in front of you would allow you to use sneak attack. So
if
you just
it's
add the damage on
allies,
top of yeah, if it's allies, and pretty much we're all squished here, so you definitely have it.
but I wouldn't have advantage to hit.
No.
Okay, so this is just triggered via just proximity of allies.
Yep.
All right, that's what I was trying to remember. 16 to hit the stone defender.
16 hits.
Alrighty. For a lot of fucking damage. 26 plus 5, that is 31, I believe.
Thirty-one points.
God damn.
Right, then halved.
And then I could, let's see, bonus action attack it again, but I don't think I get the modifier, or no, I don't get the modifier on damage. I have the modifier to hit, so
On the attack roll, but not the damage roll.
yeah, so I'm just gonna hit it again. Get out of my face. This will be minus the 4, I believe. Yeah, just minus 4 on the damage from slashing. So that's 2 and 8, so that's 10. Another 10 damage.
Well, where'd you get 10 from?
It's -4 on the slashing because the cold doesn't have a modifier to it.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
So it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, well, I can't move other than to be on the elevator.
Right. Just fucking around. All right, Maxilon. Stone Defender time. Pow pow. There we go. There are the rolls I'm looking for.
Kaboom.
For 22 reduced. Stone Defender's not looking too good. And then the 28 for 16 reduced. He's almost gone.
Oh, by the way, you weren't reducing my slashing damage, were you?
Well, the thing about it is that, like, yes, it's magical, but it has an additional condition, is that the weapon and the attacks need to be made from a specific metal.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
fancy.
Very fancy. Yep. All right, then Benny's turn. Gonna finish the job. Let's see if we could do that with one polearm attack.
That's okay. We have high damage output even if it's getting reduced.
I didn't mean to roll that advantage, but I'll just take it for now. Yep, and then I was just gonna destroy it. And unfortunately, there's no point for her to move because otherwise she's not gonna be in the elevator. So she'll hold attack for her other two moves. Arya's turn is gonna cast Shatter. Now it's time for Arya to cast her Shatter.
Oh.
Gonna cast it at 3rd level. And now those animated armors, all 4 of them are gonna have to no, just those 3.
Yeah.
Are gonna have to roll for con saves. 1, 2, 3. They all fail.
Yeah.
So that is 18 plus 6. That is 24 points of damage. Ouch. As even those armors are literally starting to crumble. And we'll also wait. Incubi, you're now on level 3.
Damn. What do I see at level 3?
Even more tougher. Actually, you got an entourage as they literally look into the elevator at you.
Who's the entourage?
Helmed horrors.
Who?
These guys. Hold on, let me bring out the
Hold on.
the enemy token. Like I said, the higher you move up, the tougher the enemies, and
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, I'm just a
Oh.
I'm just a little goblin.
I'm just a little cowboy.
I'm just a little gal.
yeah, but there's one thing that's off about this is why are you using the elevator during emergency?
I got trapped and knocked over in here. I was supposed to go up to level 1 actually. But then this whole intruder things. Sounds like they're about to do something really bad down there.
Make a deception roll.
Ink, lie through your teeth.
Please.
Hell yeah.
24.
All right, they will allow you passage and let you through.
Are they going down the elevator?
At the moment, no. They are gonna stay put for the time being.
I'm going. Do we still have our fucking forever infinity stones that can have
Yes.
Ascending stones? We never got rid of them. Yeah.
Never got rid of them. Yep.
as I'm just scampering away like the funny little goblin I am, I'm going to relay a message to whoever can hear it that about what I see and what floor it's on, to let them know it gets spicier the higher you go. So
Kind of knew that.
either bail or try and fight your way through. But I'm still going until I can go no further.
Alrighty then.
Good to
Lucy,
know.
it is your turn.
Okay, yeah. We need to go up now. No. She's gonna tell Beaker to pull to pull the lever or pull the activate the elevator basically.
Yes.
As she too is also gonna cast Shatter yet again. Uh, actually, I need to ask you this. If I were to tech my way up there, would that would I be able to use my movement to do that?
If you were to what?
Like how I did with the wall to when we were in the maze, would I be able to use my movement to get up the elevator? Or no?
Mm, no, because since it's a stationary thing, unless you actually want to climb it, that's different.
Well, no, that is what I mean.
So you want to climb the rope up?
Well, I'm asking if. Okay, no. I'm asking if that would be like, because how that works. The walls around us, right? There's walls around this elevator.
No, it's just a shaft.
Oh, so it's just straight up a shaft. It's just going up.
Yep.
Okay, that changes things. Uh, yeah, no. Tell Beaker to. I tell Beaker activate the elevator. I cast Shatter on the funny guys here. Uh, and yeah, we gonna blow them up because they. I don't like them.
Cast your shatter.
Hey, yeah.
It's funny how
We're
that's
gonna
still
we're gonna
10 feet.
keep this at yeah, we'll keep this at level 2. I'd like to have some level 3 spell slots regardless. So yeah,
I rolled one too
yeah,
many, but it doesn't matter. They all fail.
they take
Those
16
three,
thunder damage.
those three closest to you are dead, or in this case, destroyed.
Yep.
While the one that was just at the edge of that shatter will still take that full 16 points of thunder damage.
Cool.
Ran around the corner and was just like, da, 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 oh, fuck!
Let's see, lower that down. Go here. Um, that's about all I can, aside from like bonus action stuff, but I can't really do that right now. There's nothing I could really do for it right now, actually. So yeah, up we go. Hopefully.
Alrighty, Beaker,
Pull the
slap
lever,
that
Beaker.
lever.
I pull the lever and we all fall to our doom.
Ah, Roddy
Wrong
Beaker once
lever!
again.
But yeah, I pull the lever as planned.
Alrighty, and you guys get shot up to the next level up. And as we go through here, I'm gonna separate. I'm basically gonna take everybody out of turn order, just to kind of speed things along here. So Ink is currently heading to the second level. You guys are getting to the fourth. So I'm gonna stick with you guys for a bit longer. I will need everybody to make me. I need to try and what would make sense in terms of speed, as you guys just trying to like avoid everything
Stealth.
for the time. So
I
you guys
guess it would either would be stealth or like athletics or acrobatics, one of those three. If we're like trying to move fast but quiet,
Then
or
no,
just
yeah, then just
fast.
yeah, I will require a acrobatics and athletics roll for each level.
Okay. Uh,
For each level.
for each
Yep.
level.
So by the time you guys reach the 4th level,
We
just so
gotta
you guys
go.
could continue forward, because yeah, you guys got to go.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and start rolling acrobatics or athletics roll, whatever you guys are more proficient with.
I will roll
Oh god.
Aria
acrobatics.
passes.
God damn it. Okay.
Max is
Okay.
fine still.
Okay. What if Benny?
Benny kind of just like strags in the behind.
So does Lucy.
All right. So you guys are gonna. So unfortunately, I mean, you're gonna still run through it, but not fast enough to avoid attacks. So it's gonna be
Did
2
it?
attacks on Lucy, 2 attacks on Benny.
Oh boy.
So here's Benny. Those both miss. And here is Lucy.
Um.
No, those weren't supposed to
Okay.
be a disadvantage, but I'll still take the
Okay.
16 and 20 anyway.
Okay. The 16, 20, 16 misses. The 20 would hit if I didn't use my reaction for shield. And I'm gonna say instead of like magical force being the shield, she just like kind of like balls up within the tarp, and then just
The
you know,
invincible tarp.
yep.
Alrighty, so from the 4th level, you guys reach the third level elevator. You go up. Roll me another whatchamacallit?
Acrobatics or
Another
athletics.
acrobatics and athletics.
Yep.
Ooh,
Go.
Aria.
15.
Alright, Benny did better this time. Max is still fine. Alright, Aria's gonna get hit this time around. Hold on, I need Beaker though. Beaker.
Yeah?
Roll one more acrobatics for me, please.
Oh, one more? Okay.
Yeah.
Da.
Alright, you're fine. So yeah, it's just Aria. The 9 misses, but the 18 does hit. For just 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
She's
so take away
gotten
2 more.
lucky on low rolls each time.
4 points of damage, so she's still good. You guys make it to the 2nd level, but during that time that you guys are speeding through, and um,
I'm trying to memorize
Ink, by the
everything as
time
we
you
go.
by the time you get up to the next level, you don't like what's in front of you. As Ink, I got a question.
Uh,
Do you remember way back
way back
when
what?
you guys fought Don Cillian and one of his mechs?
Yeah. Is that what I see?
Yes, you see two steel defenders, as now, like uh the level that you're at clearly shows the sky above, which means that this level and then the next level up, which would be the surface level, are open to the free air
I see.
now. And these, the tall defenders look down at you, and there's already someone pointing a gun at you with her automated arm.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
All right.
And it is one of the makers. It is Gale.
Who's Gale again?
One of the evil.
Well, not as evil as Angela, but like when Max met her, the bitchy one.
Is that the
She
leader?
is the investor lady.
That is not the leader. That is the one that is just as automated as Max with the body parts.
Yeah, and
As
she's
she
an
literally points.
yeah, she's the
Go
one
ahead.
that handles money. She's the investor.
That's Skylar.
That's Skylar?
Yes.
Fuck, do I have them mixed up?
Yes, Gail is the one that
So she
helps Angela with the inventions, and then Skylar's the one that mostly does all the investing and the presentation work.
okay.
Anyway, she points her automated arm at you with a loaded Gatling gun attachment.
All right.
Now, I'm no fool, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen one like you before. So I'm gonna have to ask you if you would just so kindly step out and get on your knees before I have my defenders here lay their fists and put you down into the ground.
I DM. That's a mighty big leap in logic that she knows every single goblin by heart. I could believe.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you polymorph, do your clothes change too?
Yes.
Oh wait, didn't
I have literally back in the very beginning, Max bought me clothes that literally change. I even said when we first arrived, I changed my stuff into rags.
They did get those
I
clothes.
made that specific point. And that's why I even told Lucy, "Hey, change your clothes." I just look like another goblin slave at this point. So
Retcon that.
I
DM,
can believe
fuck.
it. I'll give you this. How about that? I'm gonna give you a. It does look like a goblin going up the elevator as probably she's going down.
Nah,
You can use that. I'm just saying if we did change our clothes specifically for this thing to not happen.
nah, it's all right. I got a better outcome. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
so you get up to the next level first, and of course you see the steel defenders. You see more powerful enemies around you, like the helm horrors. Stone defenders are not as common up here now, but they are like but they still patrol like they are the small fry here in turn versus the animated armor.
Uh-huh.
Draki, I will literally dump Revigi into the chasm.
Into the chasm you go.
I was just saying that's basically probably their reaction. Like, what the fuck are you doing
So
here?
just to make it clear, this one is the holy shit. This one is the girl with
The
the
gun.
gun.
Yeah.
No, she's not there no more.
Oh, damn. Oh well, I mean,
And then as you get up and you start exploring for the next elevator, your friends eventually start catching up with you.
I wouldn't. I would, of course, again, if I'm not being looked at directly, I'll whisper again the shit I see on my way up. That there is a lot worse shit that's upstairs the higher you go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take that in consideration.
I will say, what is the first floor like? Or the various
It's
floors
not the
like?
first floor, it's the second floor.
Either.
The second floor kind of is like made up of like these rafters, like these wooden rafters mixed with like iron supports to help like go from like one end of like this more long, like not longer like up to down, but like longer like lengthwise of this area of the mine.
Yeah.
But the benefit to being up here is the fact that they at least get like the open air, where down there it's just very stuffy since it's so far deep underground.
But we haven't gotten like we've already passed like the assembly lines and stuff like that.
None, everything about that is above surface. You guys have been
Oh
underground. You guys
fuck.
just don't even. Yeah, no, fuck. They don't fucking assemble their shit down there. They only grab their materials down there.
Shit.
Everything about the factory is above ground. All the slave work goes underground because they need to continuously mine for metal.
Shit.
It's fine.
So as Ink gets to the next elevator, you guys, Ink, are you gonna continue to wait because your friends are on this floor and they're starting to run over towards you?
I mean, I would tell them maybe don't blow my cover if you're gonna blast your ass all the way through this. Because I don't know what the plan is now. Does anyone have a plan, or are we just really
We're just fucking flying by the seat of
just
our pants by at this point.
so we're just doing the challenge tower now?
Yeah. I mean, if there is a area for
Because
me to probably fucking do something, let me know. But other than
yeah,
that,
I mean, are you said at each floor there are more dangerous and dangerous machines, so I have to go that the place is still on alert.
Yeah, the place is still on alert.
So I'll be real with the rest of y'all. I don't know what to do for you. Hide, fight it out,
it'd probably be best
or
for
run.
all of us to probably hide and figure out where that other like goblin hole was, because there you said there was one at the surface.
There is one on the surface that could take you back to camp. Yes.
Yeah, so if we just figure out how to go there without getting caught, we could
That
just
is an option.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say right now. I'm seeing just how far I can go.
I mean, I can get to ink without blowing their cover.
I mean, a lot of the more stealthy ones can.
All right then. Then I guess for this last level, instead of rolling athletics or acrobatics, let's all roll a stealth then. Let's make stealth rolls.
Okay.
I-
If mine goes bad, I'm just gonna cast
Also,
invisibility on myself.
just to make a suggestion, because this is all going snafu, maybe we should wait until the others are here.
No, no, yeah, we're gonna. It's already getting late. We're gonna
So
cut off at some point.
Yeah, is that a
I would
good
suggest
roll, DM?
That's a good roll.
Okay. Oof.
Benny rolls at normal because the properties of the maid armor.
Oh, so they have the
It's a 15. Yep.
yeah.
Max is barely fine.
you'll live.
I still just need Lucy and
Speaker.
Beaker. Yep.
Restroom. I'll be right back.
Unbelievable.
Neko.
Uh, Actually, I kind of need to go to bed at the moment.
It's fine, buddy. No worries.
Just have Beaker shooting arrows and trying to be a squirrely little fella. I got two duplicates of mirror image still up.
Oh, we were letting people sneak to wherever they want to go.
Ah, okay, sorry. I'm out of it.
It's fine.
Good night, all.
Good night. Neko. I think Neko passed out in their sleep.
Oh, they're typing. Stealth, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stealth. Ah, okay.
Roll stealth.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Trying to think is
So, any decisions on what you're gonna do?
I have a few plans for what we're gonna do once we start getting to the factory floors. Because they make magic shit here, so.
I know, but I have my own agenda. I'm telling you. I'm just feeding you information as I go up.
Yeah. And I've been
Cause
memorizing the floors as we've gone up.
I still suggest maybe we should probably cut it here so that we can have everyone here.
Yeah. My plan is at least if some of us go back to the camp, the stealthier of
Uh-huh.
us can probably still not get caught and wait for things to die down.
That's fair enough, but like I said, I would suggest waiting till they're here.
I mean, all else fails, I can just sneak around the place being invisible for as many second
I
level
wouldn't
spell slots that I have.
I wouldn't waste all your invisibilities.
Alrighty.
I mean, I
Well,
can sneak around for
honestly,
2 hours.
it probably would be, yeah, it probably would be best.
Yeah. This would be the great spot to cut it for now.
Do you have a raid target?
Cap. And
Because, yeah. Yeah. I can still do things after, like, things next session, so. Because I know where Ink is going or what Ink is trying to do.
I don't have anyone this time.
Alrighty.
all right.
I'm gonna try to see if I can raid one of my friends.
Now to
Yeah,
show Cap something.
We're gonna go raid my friend Stout. Thank you all who came out to watch. You were amazing and awesome. Remember to stay awesome. And of course, until we meet next time, bye